Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spawn Podcast. My name is Wise Kenya International, coming to you all the way from Creative Economy Practice. I have Lavington, and today, leo ni leo, I am excited. I don't know if you can see. I am excited. Kwanza unaona leo nimewavalia suti. I know you might not have seen me so much on this suit, but without further ado, I would love to introduce our guests for the session. On my right side, this is my right side since you're watching me, is the amazing, Hataji, introduce, please.
Marion.
Oh, Marion. Now you dear one, wait, introduce.
Yes, Genius, of course.
His name is Genius, of course. Sindio?
Like, unanijua, man.
No, anaitwa Genius. Of course, haiko hapo. Ni Genius peke yake. Genius the hype. Mr. One time, Mr. Two time, locally connected, internationally accepted. The man himself. Unaona wenye anajua kuintroduce. Na hapo hivi kuna the one and only, wacha nisiendelee sana, lakini nataka kuwaweka in suspense. Hii kitu yote itakuwa in suspense hadi ishe. Nataka mkaa hivyo mchecheto. Unanielewa? Yes. So nyinyi watatu hapa. Nyinyi okay. 1 2 3 4. Behind the scenes. So Leo, we'll be speaking about specific things, but before we even get to the specific things, I'd start by asking you guys how your week was. So, how's your week been?
The week has been fine. Yeah. Oh, I go into details.
Yes. From a scale of 1 to 10.
From a scale of 1 to 10, 8.
8.
Yeah, I'm just I have been up and down running errands. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Been running errands. I believe this is just a pun. Just imagine if someone was literally running errands. Okay, but that's just a by the way. Diam, how has your week been?
My week is good. It's going good. Can't complain.
Your highlights?
Highlights.
Today is Tuesday, by the way, so I'm not talking about Monday and Tuesday. I'm talking about the past week to now.
Last week on Tuesday.
Highlights. No, I don't think I have any highlight.
Yani wewe wiki yako tu imekuwa tu na low points.
No, it's not a low point. All I can say is that God has been faithful. Like,
that's a highlight. That's a highlight.
Yes, so I've not been complaining. So
okay. Okay.
Since Roger nilikuwa na podcast nyingine hapo nyingine
complaining is a curse. Wow. I see you're learning. Madam, uko sawa? Are you ready? We start. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're wondering why I've called you all here. Shout out to all the TikTokers, all the people who've been viewing our videos have been blowing up on TikTok. Yeah, so like ile serious. So, thank you guys. And for this episode, if you have any questions, just put them on the chat and then we'll raise it up next time because they are going to be here. Huyu ni frequent user. Huyu sasa lando lazima tumuimport because here anakuja on bookings only. Yeah, so without further ado, this is the topic of the day. This is the topic of the day. Communication. Communication is the topic of the day, and communication will start from the foundation of it, so that we don't misunderstand specific things. Because I've realized, I don't know why, I have realized there are a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to expressing yourself, especially when we are in relationships, if it's friendship or more than friendship. For those who don't know, unless kuna mtu mwingine ako huko nje mwenye hatujui, nisiseme kitu alafu ikwe wewe ni wewe niseme okay, acha niseme. So these two people here are in a relationship. Sawa? They're in a relationship. So this is a guy I'm mentoring, Diam, Genius. And as I'm working with him, I'm also getting to learn a lot of things. I'm single. So he's my teacher this season. So these people are teaching me. So maybe I'm here to learn.
Yeah.
Me, I just have a lot of questions. So those questions let's first lay down foundations in regards to what you're going to be talking about. And we're going to be using biblical references a lot. So that being said, let's not also negate the fact that the desire is for us to get to understand each other, because we have males in this room and we have females in this room, and we do not think the same. So, you get? If I stare at this mic right now, I'm looking at it. Mi naona tu hizi ni mamesh. Sasa mwenye nitengeneza hii kitu alifikiriaje kuingiza hizi mesh hivi? But another lady might look at me and say, huwa nafikiria kuhusu dem fulani. So you see, they are very different depending on where you are. You understand? So communication comes here from the context of what do we understand by the term communication? As simple as it is, do not overthink it. Hata kama ni Kiswahili ama English.
Communication, see, like, it's expressing
yourself.
You're expressing maybe your needs, your wants, a certain issue. Like, it's putting your point across.
Thank you. That's right. Genius. Do not repeat what he has said. Sema kenye unataka kusema,
Yeah, for me, communication is actually being able to speak your mind and being able to articulate what you want to say. Okay, some people wanna prefer actions, but without actions, you can communicate using words. So what I'm trying to say is, communication is the ability to be able to articulate what you say.
Which might be,
using your words. Leave alone actions.
Addition, what you said is correct. Piacha kujishuku. So communication might be verbal and non-verbal. So it might be with actions or words. Sindio? Because I might be sitting here. Okay, so let's say, for instance, I was in a club. Sindio, this is a club. And then you guys simeingia pamoja. But mi stambui. Mi naona umresh. Mi nasema, by the way, bila kumwongelesha, kuna tu venye, mimi nda communicate. Ndio, ajue, namdai. Sindio? Without communicating to them, there are specific actions I can do, or vice versa. She can see me in a club alone. Why am I using a club of all places? But it makes sense. So, and she can do specific things to make me aware that she's aware that I am aware. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So those are different types of communications. And then silent treatment is also communication, by the way. There is the action part of it, and then there is the inaction part of it, and then there is the verbal part of it. So we bring this home to the context of relationships, friendships, and more than friendships. Mimi nita skip to from the good, because I think we all know the good side of communicating. Hiyo watu wamezoea kuongelelea. Nataka tukuje kuongelelea the specific nitty-gritties. Nitty-gritties about pumweni tu, lakini bado nitaongea. So nitty-gritties about communication from the context of why do challenges arise in relationships, especially friendships and more than friendships. For instance, tuseme mimi na Diam tujipate in a place where tuna argue kila saa. Or sielewi Diam anataka nini from the context of mimi kama wise. Where do you think the problem comes in there? Unataka kujibu.
In context of friendship ama
tuanze na friendship kwanza.
Friendship unaweza like reason yenye mnaweza mna fight. You know, sometimes also in friendship mnaweza fika point where you are what is it called, may outgrow each other. Yeah, so inaweza fika point may outgrow each other. So maybe wewe unataka kwenda specific place in your life, and then maybe kwa bado the specific place alikuwa tu kwa maisha yake. So inafika like amuelewani, so ina lead into maybe miscommunication.
That's a deep statement.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow. So lack of maturity can lead to challenges.
Yeah, and also inaweza end up may break the friendship, which is not bad, because ikifika point where you want to
you have to
yourself.
move on. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Dear? Anaongea kila kitu alafu anakuachia.
Okay, hebu nirudie swali yako.
Nini tena? Kwa friendships, unafikiria kwa nini wasi wana ending hapo wameargue?
There are so many reasons why people...
Keep in mind we are talking about communication.
Yeah. There's so many people... there's so many things that can make someone, people, wakosane because of that. And I think one of the reasons being high expectations. Because in friendship, unapatanga kuna ranks. Kuna friend, kuna nini. So, ukipata kuna place umewekwa kwa life ya msee, then okay, we know each other, and we practically do everything. Like we talk, most of the time nakonga nawe 90% of the time, and then there is my other friend, who we don't do anything with, we don't hang out, we don't do this, but we are friends, So I post you all the time, we post each other all the time. So at some point he gets to feel like, hey, is this my friend or? So there's that connection, there's that possibility that can make even friends to
nakuget. Wow.
Because of what they feel inside. They feel like you're not like in kama mtoi, they don't feel like you're giving them enough attention.
Unapatia tu wise.
Peke yake. So it doesn't apply to
si makosa yangu.
It doesn't apply to women only, but even men.
That's true actually. And for men it's worse because sisi hatujuangi kuji-express. Sisi tunaji-expressingi tu na anger na silent treatment.
Yeah, that can be a reason. And also pia the when I said so many family issues pia.
Yeah, I'm a childhood trauma.
Yeah, something of the sort. So unapata ni kitu related to family. So maybe you didn't have people who you used to talk to, but now you have found the person. That person also has other things to do. So he cannot lean on your side only. He has to do other things. But now you feel like he's not there for you. So inakuwa an issue for you, and you're not speaking out. That's where communication now comes in.
Wow. I have a few questions. So let me phrase my thoughts. Breathe in. So now, from the context of before you even get to relationships, I wanted us to lay down foundations of men and women and how we think. Because I feel like a lot of people, even friendships, like because najua madem nakuanga na friends na machali, si lazima like for instance ka wewe, si ndio? Hujakuja hapa juu ati wewe ni enemy wa nani, si ndio? So like how do you set foundations of communications? Let me simplify that question. As a lady, you can also add and then I'll repeat it here. How do you inform people this is what you should do when we are communicating, or this is what I like in relationships, this is what I also don't like in relationships, this is what I tolerate, this is what I don't tolerate. If you're my friend, this is how far I can go with you, and this is where I cross the line. Or mnapatananga tu na niaje my guy, tuko fiti mabeshte tupatane, like how does it work? Because we are dudes.
How do we set now the boundaries?
Yeah, or it doesn't happen, or it's just vibing.
Okay, kusema tu kweli, from my experiences, ni not a lot of, like, it's easy, ina depend na sasa with the type of friend, but sasa it's not easy ati kwenda kuambia mtu ati this is what I like and this is not what I like, this is, if you do this you're crossing but because not most si kila mtu sahi ako
kwa hiyo space
ako like ako anajua hiyo ata feel maybe this is controlling ama friendship shouldn't be like this. Maybe a lot of people wako na ile mentality sisi ni friends like atufai kuwa na certain rules atufai kuwa na nini like I can come and do this to you, you're my friend. Yeah, so I really for me like honestly CJ
I think that's what most people do.
Yeah, we just flow like ile the vibe tukisha vibe but sasa
vibe
najua mtu akisha kukosea obviously you just have to go but sasa it depends with the type of friend and how wengine wanaweza take it like ama I think
makes sense
yeah.
Kabla nisikize DM ni mjamaa our behind the scenes the crew
what I can say ni few men will understand the term friendship with a lady. Most of them like atakuwa rafiki yako kama kona target. Most of them few men
let me repeat what she has said. She has said few men understand relationships from the context of a man and a woman. Many men have a target when they're pursuing a lady, even if it's friendship. Yeah. There's a destination, bestie.
But they are genuine.
They are genuine men friends. Connection. Okay, sasa unaona at least sasa tunaanza kuongea continue.
Okay,
kuna few
wenye ni genuine. This one is my friend, kuna hii boundary, I can't go past this boundaries. Lakini most of them utapata mtakuwa friends for a period of time but atakuja kuambia yenyewe si we try like kama tunaweza date. Na most time unapata kama ulishamua kama dem nishaeka kwa akili yangu ni rafiki yangu alafu tukuje to date. Utapata hiyo friendship in a place
ita mess
kwa sana kabisa like your hatred sasa inaanza kuingia.
Wow, okay. Wisdom
power.
So she's saying behind the scenes the camera woman is saying that there's a lot of I think the misconceptions that people have about friendships in regards to males and females. According to her, because we're on a perspective different. According to her, she's saying the end result, especially for most men, is kwangi to friendship. And then now this is the reality which I've seen now also in a lot of friendships. When a lady has friend-zoned you, she has friend-zoned you.
Yeah.
But men do not think like that. Men now think that when a woman is with you as a friend, unafikiria sawa tutaendelea tu, I'll bring her closer. Then I give in. And then the lady is telling you, by the way, I look at you, I see you as a friend.
Because there's some connections that are better off as friends. Kuna tu some relationships and you're like you're just good as a friend.
So what criteria do you use to identify that someone is just good as a friend, especially the opposite gender?
The opposite.
So we ni rafiki
Tell me why not? Wewe ni mwanaume kama unanidai kuja niambie F nakutaka acha kukuje kama rafiki eti unani drama.
But what, okay, now this is the question I have. What if the guy has seen you and has seen how you handle or you respond to the people who just blatantly come and tell you that, or maybe he's even built castles in his own head because of his past relationships or maybe rejection that he's received. So what he wants to do, because I'm trying to put myself in their shoes, the reason as to why they do what they do. So maybe they just want to befriend you pole. Then when you're comfortable with them, then they get to express themselves. What do you think?
Okay, you may point, but then wise. Nani atakuchapa ukisema chenye una feel kuhusu mwenzako?
The point is that
tumekuwa marafiki for this period of time lakini kuna venye mi ufeel si unajua hiyo umejiexpress.
Yeah, that's true.
Si eti tunakaa tuna pretend kidogo kidogo unataka like touch. Huku niambia mimi pia na pretend
bestie
well pretend
it's for you to agree.
It's for us like ukuja niambia we have been friends for this period of time na like kuna venye mimi ufeel unaonaje.
So wewe Kenya unataka tu ni clarity. Hii maneno mengine wachane nayo.
Ongelelea communication.
Can I ask a question, especially for you ladies? Because this is about communication, so that the guys watching, so they understand. As ladies, do you guys have an ability to see if a guy likes you? Or you can't notice if a guy likes you? You just know when he comes and tells you. Because
okay, sometimes kuna ile ability, but sometimes you can't mistake that. You have to be, as she said, kuna clarity, because sometimes mtu anaweza tu kuwa like mtu mzuri alafu assume
anakulike.
Yes, and the person is just being alireziwa right.
Okay. So shida ni sisi tumereziwa wrong. What's your take? Do you believe there's a way you can know if a guy likes you? Ama there's no way you can know that? Because for guys, there's no way we can know it. Sisi tunakonga madan, okay, no offense to guys, but kuna venya tuonangi. Ndio maana unaweza pata like other dudes come and tell the dude that manze ule dem kuna venye anakudai, but yeye mwenyewe haoni.
Kuna venye si pia unaweza like but tena unaweza kuwa anaweza kuwa ananitaka
ama akutaki, so
akikuwa ananitaka angekuja, but hadi si ukrashia men.
Do you go to them and tell them, since you're talking about communication? See, it's equality.
Like ni shame.
How? So why do you put all that burden upon us?
It's not
sisi ndo tukue embarrassed.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Ati?
Like,
nani amesema that is how it's supposed to be?
Okay.
The man is supposed to go to the woman. Hello.
So it's like a woman chasing
a man.
Even unasema we should chase you.
No, not necessarily chase, but
like
just prod, like prod.
Dem akuja kwambia wise mimi nakudai.
Anything wrong with it.
There are two scenarios. There is that one which most men do. That is the most honest reaction. Most men are intimidated by that type of a woman because they are not used to it. Because the inherent scenario is the man approaching the woman. But now there's this other scenario of looking at that situation and saying, this lady is bold enough to actually come and tell me that they like me. Because now, because you have literally equalized the playing field. You umekuja ukasema, since you don't also believe that men should be the ones actually just prodding, umekuja ukasema kwani mimi si hata mimi naweza communicate, ama hiyo communication ina change time ya ku confess alafu inarudi back to normal time ya relationship. You come and say okay, and now I believe you have the confidence to actually tell someone that. I believe you have the confidence when you monge hapa, you have the confidence to actually come and tell someone.
But
by the way,
there's no need.
Mimi, I have a lot of friends, ladies, that usually say I will die with my crush in my head. I will never tell that person.
Actually, mimi ni mtu nitakuja nikwambie, chukua vile unachukua. It's just
unakanika kikata utamseti ngumi wewe.
Ndio. Ndio unikubali ama ukatae kama uende.
But now let me ask a question from the context of crush Wisha. Let's say for instance, why do you think like guys should be the ones doing the coming and saying, by the way, kuna venye na kulike? Where do you think that notion came from?
I think imekuwa like a...
But do you know it's different in different communities and different countries? There are countries, there are countries where the women actually approach men and the women pay the dowry.
Like India.
Hii African country yetu ndio sasa culture yetu ndio sasa yenye sasa now the dudes, and not every culture in Africa but most cultures ndio sasa the guys are the ones who now approach the ladies.
Mi najua in the terms of the traditions like kutoka kitambo like hiyo ndo norm imewekwa like it's a norm, yeah, so that's all I can say.
All right, so that's moving past that in now relationships, now communication. Tumekuja to the point where we have spoken about ladies coming to men, speaking what they're feeling, dudes also doing the same thing. Let's move beyond that now, coming to now relationships now. Hapa sasa ndo kwenye maneno iko. So now we are in relationships. We are in a relationship. Mimi na wewe tumepatana, tumejuana, tumeongea. Umeniona, ukafurahi. There is a lot of challenges that I'm seeing in relationships right now. A lot. And most of them, actually 90% of separations, married and unmarried, come from lack even? Because they still communicate. Miscommunication, yeah. Or not understanding the person you're communicating to. Because I think if we understood the people we are talking to, we would know how to approach specific situations. But as you have said, the question I can have now, bringing you people now at the deep end, the two of you, have you ever like sat down like and said before like you guys started, did you like sit down and then say like, huyu ni mimi, this is how I like things, and then you said this is how I don't like things, this hivi na venye napenda kubebwa, huyu akasema hivi na venye sipendi kubebwa, ama you just vibed and then
we did.
You did?
Yeah.
So now I need those things. Yeah. I need those things to come out. Tuanze na Diam. Yes. Haya, tuanze na Diam. Wewe unisema nini?
Okay.
As a man.
Okay, first of all.
So that watu wenye wanataka kuingia kwa relationships wajue hizi ndio vitu zenye unafaa kusema.
Communication is a must. Lazima umwambie what you want. Because she can't love you if she doesn't
know you. Nah, that's a good statement. The guy is learning. Okay, endelea.
And for me it was very easy. Actually, for men it's very easy. I just told her, unataka niseme nilimwambia
see, that is what I'm expecting to hear. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, like basically
treat me as her right now. This is a scenario. People do not twist things. I am a straight guy. I'm not forex. Okay, no. I'm just looking at. No, nataka ni mimi, si mimi ndo naangalia, mimi ndo host. Ni nini unasikia jealous? Relax.
So basically, first of all, I used to have an issue when it comes to me in terms of not when I get angry. I don't
hungry or angry? Angry.
I don't like talking because I believe whenever someone is angry and there's someone to the
shut down.
Yeah, so I tell her like,
shut off.
She just leaves me alone for some time. Not like 1 month, 2 months, no, like just a few hours for me to cool down. Then I'll come back to her and tell her what is happening.
Okay.
So for me, when I'm angry, I told her that I need a breather. Okay. And also about my love languages, because she told me this I learned from her. She told me that I cannot love her with how I know, with what I know. I need to love her with her love languages.
Wadau. Sawa, watu wa shule. Hiyo hata mimi nimejua saa hii.
Yeah.
Fikiria kupenda msee.
Sio venye yeye anataka kupendwa.
No, like unaweza kuona like sorry babe.
Ni sawa, usijali, imetoka tu hivyo.
Like unaweza kuwa una date and then in your mind you're doing it all like unajua mimi nampenda yangu yote like mimi namuonyesha but sasa yeye maybe she's not feeling like loved because unampenda venye unapenda ku feel loved, una get, because there's a way that you can do things inifanye mimi I feel loved, I can do things for you zikufanye you feel loved. Do you understand? Unani get?
Kenye umesema ni deep.
Basically
Naelewa.
Yeah, you
So
can't
for,
love.
for the viewers when you get, she wants a shoe. She wants, let's say, dunk. Dunk ya green. Nimletea dunk ya red. She'd be like, thank you. But ningemletea dunk ya green. Then ungeona the actual reaction of how she feels. Because that is what she wanted, not the red one.
So how, okay.
Like
I'm a student. Me, I'm just asking questions.
Well,
so now,
there's a difference when a girl tells you, you bring a girl flowers. So utajua Simi alisema anapenda maua, mimi nimletea flowers. Sasa unaona ume go all out like nimemletea flowers. But sasa yeye alikwambia, babe, my favorite flowers are like lilies. Umletee roses. Sasa unaona like sijui kunaelewa context. Ungemletea lilies what she likes, ingekuwa like umemletea, sasa yeye amefeel loved. Sasa ukimletea roses, itakuwa first of all you don't listen to what she says, you don't consider what she likes, so itakani kama like unafanya tu like unafanya tu bora tu umefanya without the consideration. So utafeel dem simi nambayanga flowers like she being ungrateful. Na atafeel atakuwa like ananibaya flowers yes but anibai chenye mimi nataka.
So wewe kenye unasema ni beforehand before ataleta hizo flowers kuna mahali mnikanga chini na ukamwambia by the way babe mimi napendanga lilies. Mwambia babe mimi napendanga hiyo kala gani ya kiatu umesema kala gani hiyo anapenda. For instance, example green. Alafu ndo usilete red, si ndio? So maybe kuna mahali mnikanga chini ama mnikuwa mnatembea ukasema by the way mimi napendanga kiatu. So wewe kenye una expect ni anafaa kukuwa kikumbuka, si ndio?
So noting the small details.
Sawa. There's someone from South Africa, a dude I don't like. Siko baya, I just don't like him. But I appreciate some things he says. I am honest. So the dude said this statement. Uncommunicated expectations brew resentment.
Yeah, that's true.
So the thing is this. As a dude, I'm trying to relate. As a guy, nimesikiza that example. I'll use the two examples for the shoe and the flowers. The shoe and the flowers. Tumekuja, tumebonga, si ndio? And the question now is, what do you think this dude has in his mind most of the times? Let's say he has said that he's... wait, is the flower a surprise or is it is something that you've told him you're bringing flowers? You've told her?
Surprise.
It's a surprise. Okay. The shoes, is it something that you've told her that you're going to be bringing her shoes, ama is it still a surprise?
No, it's a surprise. Is it lazima iko to surprise?
Okay, sawa. So, what do you think he's thinking of most of the times?
Most of the time.
Just a random question. I just want to see how you think.
Like in terms of like
generally, like anytime, like most of the times, what do you think he's thinking of?
What I think. I feel like he thinks how about his future, how to become a better man. How to be better in the relationship.
Okay. So most times he's not thinking about you. Am I thinking that most times he's thinking about you?
No, and I don't want it to be like
so if most times he's not thinking about you, do you think that it might escape his mind?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
What do you think?
It shouldn't.
What do you think? In terms of what I've just said, like mimi na wewe, sawa? Chana na hawa, mimi na wewe. Tunaangaliana hivi. What do you think I should be thinking of most times? Should I be like daydreaming about you when we got to job even as
mimi nitabadilika chakula upiko unikule. You must actually haufai kunifikiria 100%. Unafai kunifikiria hata kama ni 10, hata 10 ni nyingi. Watu wanafikiria kujijenga. Fikiria venye sai Seme, just an example. Say niko na Audi. Unafai kufikiria venye utai-upgrade ikue gari nzuri.
Okay.
So ukinifikiria like 100%, utakuwa tu hapo stagnant. Pia lazima uko na dem anakusupport. Yo, at least you make some move. Jungiwa madonzi wote kila saa. Mbona hujanipigia? Sijui si utacha kazi yako ushinde. Umekula? Umeamka? It's not
Nakuget.
And to be fair, pia mimi simfikirangi 24/7 because I also have my career. I have like
there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, not that he doesn't come to mind, yes, but that I'm constantly my boyfriend. Yeah, and I don't want it to be that for him. Yeah.
So now the next question. Since umejua you don't think about each other all the time, by now, do you know specific things that he does and why he does them? Ama bado he still catches you by surprise? We are talking about the examples of the shoe and the flower.
By now, I think namuelewa. By now, but it took a journey.
So what you're saying is, in your head, as a lady, he should always know what to bring, the right thing.
No, not he should always know. Like, I feel like that's why kuna talking stage, kuna kuambiana, see, part of talking stage in kuambiana like your love languages and what you like and this is not what you like. And also mtu hawezi kupenda ka hujamwambia venye atakupenda. Mtu hawezi jua.
Mtu anaweza, wewe unacheza na mapenzi wewe.
Mtu akupende ka hujamwambia venye unapenda kupendwa. Sasa
the reason as to why actually most marriages fail is because of that specific thing.
Really? I didn't know that.
Because a lot of people get into marriages or even relationships, first of all, because of the physical attraction. Secondly, is because they just want to have sex. Thirdly, is because they want to use the relationship as a trophy in conversations. By the way, unajua niko na Francisca. Hey, Francisca ole moja. Hey, say, hey, you guys. So for dudes, when they tell other dudes, they feel like, sasa now he's there. And then for ladies, when you tell other ladies, manze, tuko kwa missions, alafu unacheki tu venye mademu wanarukia genius. That's my man. That's my man. Just know. You get, there's a sense of pride that comes from relationships. But now the reality is kwa ground. The reason as to why we have so many failed relationships is because this communication doesn't happen. Si unakumbuka venye tukianza ulisema, by the way, not a lot of people actually get to sit down and talk it out from the context of, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is how I would love to be communicated.
Nimesema in context of friendship.
Okay, now let's talk in context of relationships from the foundation, especially the two of you. Did you get to speak about the do's and don'ts and the boundaries?
Yes. Yeah, but zingine pia tuliendelea kuongelelea tukiwa tu kwa like tukiendelea kwa relationship, but we did talk about them. Kwa hiyo part ya that's why there's a talking stage before you ask her to be your girlfriend. That's why you don't just
Okay. We have like 5 minutes to go. So, I have had naweza nata for 2 hours nikiuliza tu maswali, but because of time na nataka wenye wamesimama hapo nyuma waingie kwa hii place. Niko na maswali mingi sana nataka kuwauliza. But now, because of time, I would love to I'll say specific things, then finish off, and then next time now we'll get to come earlier. Make sure that at least we set up earlier so that at least we know we have 2 hours to talk. So it's gonna like 45 minutes. So
okay.
So now usiniambia upatikane next time wewe. Sijui nini. This is one thing that I can say I have learned from the past relationships I've been in. The first thing is there's the fear of losing the person that you love when you get to be honest with them. There's that fear. Sijui kanyi imesha experience. So sometimes someone decides and like there might be a conversation that is pending, but you decide not to tackle that conversation because of the fear of maybe you think you know the person, or maybe you even do. And you know that if you head on to this path in regards to that conversation, most likely they would not handle it well. Maybe because you've observed, maybe they've not matured to that specific point of handling that kind of conversation. Or you just know that hii conversation itaisha vizuri, so hata tusifanye because venye amesema yeye akijam saa zingine ana choose kunyamaza na kujitenga. You get? And it all comes down to this one thing: childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Everything boils down to that one thing.
Yeah.
And unless you know your partner to that point, and this is one thing that I have learned which hurt me. Mungu ananisaidia kuheal every day. Usini hurt Francisca, sawa. So, one thing that I'm learning the hard way, I'm healing, is especially for men. For women, I don't know for you, is it easy for you to be vulnerable to him? Okay. But
I feel like lazima at first hiyo mara ya kwanza like ni create hiyo the emotional space.
Okay. Like safe space.
Yeah, the emotional the emotional safe space. Because kama sija connect na emotionally, I don't think that I'll be vulnerable.
Sasa mimi nilipata kushare. Get kushare. I was very vulnerable. I remember it. You know I am saying the truth. The viewer. And then, one day it was used against me. When we were having a conversation, it was used against me. Mimi niko hapo, nini share a very, very sensitive information about my past. My childhood, by the way, to be specific. One day tu tunaongea tu hivi, boom, ikaachiliwa, nikashangaa, Sasa inikuwa tena you use China, mapolisi wasemanga nini? The word, it will be used again, it may or will be used against you. So, like, it really hurt me because you imagine when you're especially for dudes, you can agree with me. For a guy to be vulnerable to a lady and they're not even married. Obviously, that lady had said that, this is my husband. Ameenda ameambia hadi maanti zake, this is why I would have been married right now with like 3 kids. So, that happened, but what I failed to notice beforehand was I did not know that she was not mature to the point of handling information to that point where tukiwa na conflict, she will not use that as ammunition. You get? Because we had never had a conflict. So ningejua aje. Which means I know now that I need to ask that question. If I am vulnerable with you, will you use what I am telling you as ammunition in our next? Because arguments happen. It's inevitable. Or will you choose to be that, when you nasema, safe space, so that when anything happens, you do not, or he does not use something he learned about you to, like, your English imeenda msalani,
to use it against.
To out, it's like outdo you in an argument, like being the person to have the last laugh. You get like there's the argument, and then usually our egos as human beings usually love to be the person that has the last laugh. Yeah. So you're talking, and then boom. Or will it be we're having a conversation and you realize, okay, I'm in a relationship with this person. There is this character that I have. There's a reason as to why I decided to be with them in this relationship. And when we have a conflict, how did we agree to handle such conflicts? Because what people usually do is this. I'm finishing. What people usually do is this. You tell me your problem. I'm your guy. When you're having an argument, I look at you as the problem. I don't put the problem aside, bring you with me,
so it's me and
look at the problem.
Each other.
Yes. So I identify you as the problem and I attack you. Instead of remembering that we are together, something has happened. For instance, like the lady I was with, Amazing lady maze, beautiful lady. Lakini sasa shida tu ni moja. I never asked when we are having a conflict, how do we resolve it? Or when you trigger me, because we are always healing. It's a constant and consistent thing. Things will turn up. Maybe unafikiri uniachana nayo na maybe uko achana nayo for a long time.
Yeah.
How will you look at it? Will you look at it from the context of understanding this? There's something I've triggered here. This is not Marion, the usual one. I need to find out. Instead of pia mimi rise na defend. You get?
Yeah.
And understand that we are in this together. When things come, it's for us to get to handle it as a team. I think that's where most people fail in relationships, friendships, and even family, by the way. Because there's always the projection of fear, the projection of this is your... And it's, I don't know, maybe ni mimi peke yangu, I don't know. When people have problems, the first instinct is to always blame. It is your problem. No, it is Adam and Eve. It is your problem. No, it is you. It is the audacity that we have as human beings to even tell God that, no, it is the woman you gave me. So, shida si mimi. Woman amesema mimi ninipatia. No, woman serpent aninipea. Man, woman aninipatia. God, no, ni wewe uninipatia. So, shida si yangu. Like responsibility, kuchukua responsibility so hard. And then this is one other thing. Communication is a two-way street. There's the listening part. There's the understanding. No, not even. Okay. Segments. There's the listening and then there's the talking. But in the listening, there's the listening to listen.
Comprehension.
There's they're different. They're listening to listen. There's the listening to understand that comprehension. And then there's the listening not to even respond. Yeah, like you listen, you have the answer, but you choose not to respond. And then there's the listening to now, okay, so if I don't respond, they might have a specific perspective. So, but now sasa sisi, saa zingine tunakuangana hiyo, nitwanga nini hiyo, mchecheto ya lazima ni muonyeshe. Huyu ni nani? You get?
Yeah.
Which I agree is pride in us. That is something that we have. Mimi na admit I have it. Something that I am consistently and daily taking back to God. So that I pray, nisei patana na namse, and then they trigger me, and then the first instinct is to lean back to my flesh, na nianze kumwambia, like it's trying to one off them. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. This is something that I can tell the audience right now. Maybe you might not know. I have kept on telling you this countless times. I have seen this guy before he met you. I have seen him before he met the other person he was with. And right now he's with you. I pray that you are not a season in his life. This is a prayer. This is outside of these cameras. I pray that you are not just one season in his life. You get?
Yeah.
I pray that this is a lifetime thing that you're talking about. No. I pray. I don't know what will happen, but I pray. I remember the first time I met you guys, I sat you down separately. What did I tell you?
Do you want to be in the relationship?
No, achana na hiyo. Nilikwambia usiumize DM. Unakumbuka? Nikwambia his last relationship was messed up. This guy was messed up seriously. So I told you, do not mess him up. Na pia yeye nikamwambia bro, kama unajua unataka tu kudozi na okay, kwa sababu unajua tuongee tu kweli. Acha zingine tunajifanyaga Christians. Lakini ni kudozi, uache kidogo dema, huyu unaweza gonga vizuri huyu alafu. Niende na yeye. Ni ukweli kwani ni uongo? Okay, kama watu wa church, please forgive me for talking like that. But it's the truth. You get? So at the end of it, I know there is sexual attraction, yes. And I know you guys are doing your best to have self-control. And the other thing I'll say is just know this. In every single aspect of your lives, there are seasons that are like this, there are seasons that are like this, and then there are seasons that are like this. You get? Meaning, communication has to be constant. And then, outside of communication, you need to know each other completely. You get? From the context of the good things, the fun things, and the bad things, and the triggering things. So that when it happens, you know that they are not, none of you is a problem. The problem is the thing that has arose that you should tackle. But it is not them as a person. Because if it was them, you would not be with them. Then that means that's just something that has come up. That maybe God is using you or you to bring it to him. You get? Because the reason as to why the woman is a helper in a relationship, as a man is growing, your work as the helper, think about the Holy Spirit. What is the work of the Holy Spirit? The Holy Spirit is a helper. What is his work? Correction, rebuking, and reminding, and training in all righteousness. So even as DM is growing, kuna tu vitu zenye God atakutumia kutoa kwa life yake, na kuna vitu zenye DM atatumiwa na God kurefine kwa life yako. Na get? But unless you realize that, tukitumia hizi mahatuns zetu, tumumizwa sana manze hadi sasa kucommunicate ni shida kwa relationships. You get? Yeah, so last words. The lady that is watching, what would you tell them if they are seeking to get into a relationship? What would you tell them? What advice would you give them? Would you tell them not to get into a relationship at all? There's an influencer that said kwa TikTok ati marriage ni ya mafala. Mnakumbuka kitu? There's a lady that was saying that.
But si kuna explanation ya mafala like ni
hiyo ni kwa tu by the way. Patiana advice hapa hivi kwa kamera.
Advice sianze.
Okay, sawa. Anza DM.
Ladies first.
Okay, sawa.
Waacha mama.
So we are all the bride of Christ, so you can start.
Exactly.
Okay, sawa. For me nasema hivi, some relationship that God has placed in your life, for example, friends, you don't need to destroy the relationships you have because you want something else. That applies to friends. You don't need to tell your friend, girl, that hey, nakutaka. Maybe she was not placed in your life to be your friend, to be your girlfriend, but to be a friend to you. So keep those relationships. Saa zingine just that's why God anasema we place him in everything we do. So whenever you think that you want a relationship or you have reached a season where you want to explore, take your time, speak to God, and let him tell you what he wants for you. For me, she came at a very unexpected time. I never knew that I would date that time. That is why I was saying that now, God, I want to focus.
The end of focus sasa.
So she came at an unexpected time, but I thank God for her. She's an amazing lady.
So thank God for you.
Thank you.
Utaambia nini watu? Ambiana huko. Ambia tu au mademu wenye wana watch.
Niambie anything.
Yeah, in regards to relationships, what
Niseme in regards to maybe the friendships in the I feel like in friendships let's also learn the communication. Let's learn communication. Na pia tusikue tu pia friendships ni as some sort of relationship. Like venye unaweza treat boyfriend yako, I think even though pia unafaa kutreat like your friend, like aside the romantic things, your communication, you're being mindful, this is gonna hurt them, this is not like friendship is also a very strong relationship. And I actually do like the girl friendships. So pia we also put effort to we work on the communication, we also we grow to building each other in terms of the girl friendships.
All right, girl power. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an amazing session. It's been a very short. I was going to say short. Jesus. It's been a very short session. I thank God for you guys. Najua nimekurusha dependa, you are not expecting to be here, but mimi ni nani? So but at least umefanya, and you are very confident. So thanks, and looking forward to the next sessions that we will have. outside
Ndakuja
of
prepared.
hizo zingine zitakuwa outside of the relationship, maybe it might be in the relationship or outside, but there's a lot that you have to offer, and there's a lot that you can give back in regards to your life and the impact that you have huku nje, sindio? Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing episode of Wise Kenya International and the one and only Genius the Hype, Mario Napevi. On the back end, we have Awilo and Francisca. Thank you so much, guys. We are blessed to have you, and see you next time. Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.
United.
Aya.